just before we get into the specifics of each, let's just talk the general restructuring, consolidation, cost-cutting story that we're seeing across the sector.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's one of the big themes of 2014, Axel. Pharmaceuticals been in the news for a variety of reasons. We've seen AstraZeneca come into the eyes of Pfizer as part of a tax inversion deal. Obviously, that's been rebuffed. We've got AbbVie and Shire. We've also seen a number of other deals come to the fore, the Allergan deal as well. So the pharmaceutical sector, I think, at the moment is ripe for consolidation. Unfortunately, I think the key question is, what are the reasons for this consolidation? Is it purely for tax purposes, or is it to make the industry more efficient? And if it's for tax purposes, I think I tend to agree with the Smith Nephew CEO, who says he's not a big fan of them.
But that aside, whether it's tax purposes, really restructuring, really getting the house in order, is the end result an attractive result in terms of an investment for someone like you?
Well, that's the big question. I mean, if you look at, say, for example, the Pfizer example, they've acquired, shall we say, $250 billion worth of companies over the past 10 years, and yet they've got a market cap of much less than that. So for me, I certainly don't think M&A, even of itself, is a value add. What I would like to see is the companies that are being taken over to become more efficient, create new products, and deliver value to shareholders.
Let's talk then specifically GSK to start with. What is Witty playing at here? This seems an obvious ploy, given all the negative publicity they've had, or is that me being too sceptical?
No, I think that's my view, Axel. I mean, Glaxo is a company in transition at the moment. You had last year the disposal of Ribena and Lucozade to Suntory. You've had early this year the joint venture with Novartis, and I think Mr. Witty is in the process of trying to find out what Glaxo does best and focus on that. I think he's just throwing it out there to see whether or not he gets any nibbles with respect to that particular division.